Hey there, this is Dark Psychology World Channel. Ever had one of those days where you just felt off? Maybe a bit down, anxious, or scared? You're not alone in this, trust me. The National Alliance on Mental Illness, or NAMI, says that sometimes feeling low can be a sign of something deeper. Today, we're going to chat about 10 mental health symptoms you shouldn't ignore. But before we dive in, a heads up, this video might be a bit intense for some folks. If you feel overwhelmed at any point, it's totally okay to click off and take care of yourself. Alright, let's get into it. Here are the 10 mental health symptoms you should not ignore. 1. Feeling sad or depressed for more than 2 weeks. Everyone feels blue now and then, but if your sadness doesn't lift after a couple of weeks, it could be a sign of depression. The National Institute of Mental Health says that if you can't shake off the sadness or it feels heavier than usual, it's time to take it seriously. 2. Experiencing extreme mood swings. Do your moods flip at the drop of a hat? While it's normal for emotions to change daily, dramatic mood swings that cause big changes in your behavior and energy could be a sign of bipolar disorder. 3. Your worry and anxiety are through the roof. Ever find yourself in a worry spiral you can't break free from? This could be a sign of an anxiety disorder. If you've felt this way most days for at least 6 months, it might be time to chat with a mental health professional. 4. You're withdrawing from others or isolating yourself. While some alone time can be good for you, constantly avoiding social situations could be a sign of a mental illness like depression, anxiety, or a psychotic disorder. 5. You're experiencing delusions or hallucinations. These are 2 aspects of psychosis, which is when you perceive or believe something very strongly, despite evidence to the contrary. 6. You're struggling to cope with everyday life. If you're going through a rough patch that you just can't get past, it could be a sign of depression or anxiety. 7. You're sleeping too much or too little. Sleep problems are common, but if you're sleeping way more or way less than usual, it could be linked to a mental illness. 8. You've started abusing drugs or alcohol. Some people use substances to self-medicate feelings like anger, anxiety, or mania. This is more common in people with depression, anxiety disorders, personality disorders, or schizophrenia. 9. You're having extreme anger outbursts. If your anger feels out of control or disproportionate to the situation, it could be a sign of unresolved trauma, bipolar disorder, alcohol abuse, obsessive-compulsive disorder, intermittent explosive disorder, or depression. 10. You're thinking of self-harm or suicide. If you're having these thoughts, please reach out to a mental health professional. You deserve help and support. If any of these symptoms sound familiar, remember you're not alone and you're not bad for feeling this way. Reach out to a mental health professional if you've been experiencing any of these symptoms. Remember, this info is for educational purposes only. If you need mental health counseling or treatment, contact your insurance company, local college's student counseling clinic, or your county crisis line. Stay tuned to the Dark Psychology World Channel for more on mental health, and remember, help is out there. Catch you in the next video.